inspired you to own your own event hall?
I had my daughter at 17. I like proving people wrong. So if you told me I couldn't do it, now I'm going to do it even better. I feel like people judge me based on 25 with 4 kids. So I was either pregnant or breastfeeding for the last 7 years. How do you balance it all? And I'm like, girl, I'm trying to grow just like you. It's saying, oh, make sure you get the kids to school on time. And like just different things that feel like I'm failing in, you know?
Welcome to Together We Thrive, the podcast where we keep it real about life, love, motherhood, and everything in between. I'm Dasia, and I'm here with my girl Tanisha. Together, we're creating a space where women can laugh, cry, vent, and most importantly, learn and grow together.
Some episodes will be deep, some will be fun, but all of them will be real because life isn't just one thing, and neither is this podcast.
So whether you're thriving or just surviving, grab your coffee, wine, or whatever's getting you through today, and let's get into it.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Together We Thrive. I'm back here with my co-host, Dasia. Hey, y'all. A lady by the name of Dasia. She's an entrepreneur, she's a college graduate, and a mother of 4. And today we're going to talk to her to see how she balances everything that she has to do, because I know you are busy.
For sure.
I know you are. You got a lot on your plate.
Too much.
Too much.
But I'd rather be full than empty, so I'm blessed.
That's a word.
I know that's right.
That's a word. So, as always, we're going to start with some type of icebreaker. And this week, Dasia is going to run through the icebreaker with you.
Okay.
So, it's going to be like a who is who. Now, before we get into that, you have 4 kids. So, tell us who they are.
Okay, so I have 4 kids. My daughter, her name is Zori. She's 7 years old, my one and only girl. And then I have 3 boys because my daughter wanted a sister.
So
and it never happened. Yeah, it's her fault. To this day, she still wants a sister. I have a son. His name is Cairo.
Baby.
He's 5 years old. I have a 3-year-old. His name is Jakai. And I have a 1-year-old. His name is Kyer.
So when I said busy, I meant busy.
Busy.
You heard what she said. You heard the ages. That means you are up
7, 5, 3, 1.
Up early, into bed late. Every day. So let's go ahead and get the icebreaker started. So she's going to ask you questions. You let us know which child would do this, okay?
Okay.
All right.
So the first question is going to be, who's more likely to chicken out the freezer?
My kids are vegan-ish. We vegan, so it ain't going to be no taking no chicken out no freezer, but...
Wait, you're vegan for real?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I did not know that. How does that taste? Well, I mean,
how does that taste? Is wild.
We just don't...
Like, how do y'all have the balance? Like, wow, the discipline.
Their dad, he started it.
Okay.
He just was telling us, like, about dead energy and things like that, just not eating. He going to rabbit hole. And I fell trapped to it. And when we went out, I'm like, okay, if he eating vegan, I start eating vegan. I like it because I don't like cooking meat.
Yeah.
I don't cook it. I just never the only meat I ever ate was like chicken and fish. So I just don't eat the chicken.
So it wasn't, I was going to say it was a plus anyway. It was easy.
Yeah, I just don't buy it.
It's easy.
Now my kids, they vegan-ish because they're not around us. They might go eat a little burger at lunch, things like that. Like they don't really be paying. They do it with us at home. But they don't do it.
That's when they count the most. Though. That's
they don't do it at school or when they out with other people. My daughter do.
I love that. I wish I could try that, but my kid's not gonna do that. Come on, baby, the mom not gonna do that. So.
Well, I was gonna say, the kids, it's the mom,
for real.
The mom.
Okay, so who's more likely to show up late because of kid chaos?
Which kid?
Yeah, which one will make you late?
Ooh, Jakai. He's a menace to society. Yeah. He's my problem. He don't play no games. He don't play, and I'm being late because of him. He's not even a baby. That's the 3-year-old.
I know. I was going to say, I know.
He's not the baby. He's the 3-year-old. He's the reason why we're late.
But
that's technically the middle child, though, right?
For sure. I got 2 middle kids.
Yeah. As I
and a middle boy.
They say the middle kids is hell.
Well, I really just put my kids like Zori, boys. It's like her and them. They're 2 different people, for real. So it's like... The boys, they get categorized together. They all together.
Listen, Zori said,
and Zori's the princess of the castle.
I'm Beyonce, and this is Destiny's Child.
And we treat her like she's
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
No, we literally treat her like she's the Beyonce of the family. Sadly, she knows that. She wants her own YouTube channel.
I know that's right. You better start it.
Yes.
One day.
Hey, Zori boo.
I'm sure she's anything like you. She's very talented. So definitely get
Oh, yeah, for sure. She don't play.
I know that's right. All right, let's get into the next one. So who's more likely to give in when their kids beg for something? When the kids beg for something?
Who's more likely to give in?
Yes.
Who would you give in to?
Like,
who would I give in to the most? Cairo? No, Zori, because she's the girl. So, like, anything kind of she wants, she kind of gets. Cairo, because he's a crybaby, I don't like that crying stuff.
Here, take it.
No, really, shut up and take it.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's like,
go,
okay.
Go.
Like, yeah, so that's really how it will go with them, too. Kyra, now, he a baby, but he ain't really.
He just here, you know?
He just here for the ride. He blend right in with them.
Well, I think I kind of know the answer to the next question. Who's more likely to be the reason you take a mom break?
A mom break? The boys.
She said, I'm not even going to give you one in specific.
The boys.
Oh, so they all
they're together. They run as a pack. I literally, they act like they almost the same age. Like, they literally work like this. They try me like this. So.
Oh, yeah, no.
She said they try me like this.
I would be so stressed, yo. I'm like, I don't even know.
Once you get to 4, it's like, it just blends together. Like, 1 is 1, 2 is too many. Once you get to 4, it's like, it's regular.
Yeah, that 1 is definitely 1. I got the 1 and said, I think I'm okay.
2 too many. 3 and 4, they just joined. That's why 3 and 4 just got added.
Okay.
Like,
All right, so my last one is, who's the one that stays up the latest?
Cairo.
Cairo.
Cairo. He stays up the latest. The other day, I broke night braiding my daughter's hair, and he comes upstairs like, I'm like, you was up all night? Yeah, I was waiting for you to do my hair next. No, you wasn't.
You wasn't waiting for me to do your hair.
Me.
He stays up the latest. He's the gotta go turn the TV off.
How late?
I just told you he broke night the other night. That was 6 a.m. But he don't do that regularly. He did it that day.
What
but
6 a.m. look like?
No, for real, that was insane. But that's because he had the TV on.
Did he sleep did he happen to sleep all day, or
no? He went to school.
He's still.
Oh no, because they're actually on a cruise right now. They on a Disney cruise right now.
For real?
Yeah, they went
on
a cruise.
For them.
You take me with them.
I wish they took me with them.
Where's it stopping, or does it stop?
Yeah, I think they went to the Bahamas and then Castaway Keys, like Disney Private Island.
Okay, yes, I did see
Oh,
that.
I know that's right.
Yeah, so that's where they
sponsor us.
Right, that's where they at right now.
We trying to get on the cruise too.
So that's just happened. So like the day I literally broke. Of course, I'm a procrastinator, so I broke night, and I did Zori hair the day before they left, and then that morning I did Kyra hair because they still had to go to school, and then I picked them up, and then they went to the cruise.
When they come back
tomorrow.
I know that's right. Well, at least you had you a little break.
Yeah,
you got to.
It's only the 2, but I did.
Listen, it's a break.
Listen,
I mean, I ain't got none of them,
right. A break is a break.
I love my breaks.
All right, so we're going to dig a little bit deeper now, okay? So my first question for you is, tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
Okay, so my name is Dasia. I am a 25-year entrepreneur. I'm an event decorator, event planner. I've been doing that for about 7 years. Recently, the last 2 years, I opened up an event studio.
Yes, she did.
I'm a realtor. I just got my real estate license a couple months ago, so if y'all need to buy a house, hit me up.
If you need to buy a house.
Content creator, YouTuber, make sure I subscribe. And yeah, I just do it all, honestly.
So sidebar, this has been happening for years. You guys know that I have my own business as well. And I would say probably like 20 times a year, there's someone that's like, hey, how much for your hall space? Can I...
After she go, I'm going to tell you what they say to me.
They like, how much for your hall space? Can I get your package prices for the chips and stuff? And I'm like, that's
they
not
be like,
me, babe.
To her, they be like, oh, can you make me this custom item? I'm like, and I seen your screenshot. I'm like, oh.
Like, I want to say, like, we don't even...
I'm like, you didn't want Dasia.
Like,
they be like, oh, can you make this? Can you do that?
You guys saw how I had to make sure I didn't mess up the names in the beginning because their names are so similar.
They literally, like, now
I was texting, like, this person about to inbox.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, now I just screenshot the message, send it to you. I let them know. I'm like, girl, you got the wrong person.
You really want.
No, literally, we've been doing that for years.
Like, it's literally been years. That's the crazy part, y'all. So let's set the record straight. I make clothes.
I decorate parties.
2 different things.
2 very good women at what they do, though. Okay.
Yes.
Trust me. I've seen the work of both of them. You will not be disappointed. Okay. Now, can you tell me about your journey as a college graduate? What made you pursue higher education while raising kids?
Okay, so journey. So as a college graduate, I always knew I was going to go to college, honestly. Like before the kid, because I had my daughter at 17. So that was always the plan. I always wanted to be a teacher.
Okay.
So with my daughter, it's more so I like proving people wrong. So if you told me I couldn't do it, now I'm going to do it even better. Now, like, I graduated, like, number 17 out of 20 in my class, so top 20. Because who wasn't finishing, you know?
Yeah.
So, just like that, and with college, like I said, I always wanted to go to college, so it wasn't like she motivated me to go. It wasn't just...
It was already in the plans.
Yeah, it was already in the plans, and she didn't...
Y'all just thought that was going to stop me.
Ain't stop nothing. It didn't stop nothing. So she just kept... Thankfully, because by the time I graduated, I actually had 3 kids.
Okay.
So even adding on to, like... And I always wanted kids, so it ain't like, oh, that was not a part of the plan either. People know I want, like, 7 kids.
7 kids?
I gotta take a break.
You said not anymore?
I might have to find the new dad, but... Listen.
She might be... She on the market, yo.
Yeah, I am.
She on the market, yo.
But for sure...
My girl on the market, just in case y'all ain't hear her.
On the market.
So for sure, that was just always something that I wanted to accomplish. And not just for me, for my kids too. Like, y'all gonna know that anything's possible because y'all see it within your mom.
I love that.
That's good.
Like, y'all gonna be able to see this degree and say, like, if y'all want to go get your degree, it shouldn't be nothing stopping y'all because I did it with 3 kids. And I did it, like, on time. Like, I graduated in 4 years. So that's what's all of... Yeah, I about to say, so it was never no... Clear.
Okay, brag about it.
And I was about to say, like, and I for me, it's always been a, like, damn, like, yeah, you really are on your shit. Because for me, and I didn't even have any children until after high school, but I literally only did 3 years. I did my freshman year, my sophomore year, my junior year, my senior year. I combined that together because I wanted to get out of school so bad. So I graduated a year early because, like, I had to get up out of there. College, hell no. You know how you have to take 2 years of Spanish in order to be getting into college? I said, I'm not doing that. So they only gave me what, like, I wanted to go home. I wanted to get out of there. So, like, it's really dope seeing over the years, like, seeing you being able to graduate with kids. You're not graduating just high school, you're graduating college. Like, it never crossed my mind at all. Like, and it's dope because me, I crack under pressure. Like, I'm gonna get it done, but I crack under pressure. So with having a kid in high school, oh yes, best is off. I'm not going to college. What? I got a daughter to raise. I'm not going to college. Who gonna watch her? I'm gonna make any excuse. So, like, I really, really respect you for that. And you're younger than me doing it. Like, I really fuck with that. I really respect you for that.
Once you accomplish one of your goals, it just motivates you to keep going. It's like nothing in my mind made me think I wasn't going to finish because I just kept doing, like, I kept going and kept figuring it out.
Then not only would you keep going with school, then you tacking on businesses and
like, all this was built.
Business.
When people think of my kids, they probably think, oh, she just was having kids. But then when you think of my businesses that I grew in the last 7 years, my daughter only 7. I started 4 businesses, graduated from college, and still had 4 kids. So it's like, it was a lot within the last 7 years, but it didn't seem... Well, you know, we have our days. The days is long, but the years are short. So looking back, it's like, how did I do that? I don't know.
Let me write that down and keep that somewhere.
Yes,
days
like
is long, years is short. I like that.
Because it's like you look back and like, dang, like these kids are getting older, but we was able to. The time won't pass if we do something with it or not.
That's true. I like that. I know that's right.
I'm gonna use that one. Okay. I will say though, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have told you, but if you haven't heard it recently, like, we're very proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah. You did not let circumstance stop you from doing anything that you set your mind to. Like you said, like, going to college was never out of the question, no matter what was put on the table for you. So if no one has ever told you or they don't tell you enough, we're proud of you because you did something phenomenal. So
thank you so
definitely
much.
Hand claps. Absolutely. And keep going. I already know you are, but do not stop.
I'm done with college though. I ain't going back.
No, I'm done with that now.
I'm happy I survived it. I survived. I got my degree. My kids are, college.
She said, no, I did my part.
No time. Yeah, like I was... Listen, I say today, I'm like, if I ain't do it then, I wasn't probably, like, the way how busy my life is now and, like, just my family structure, I would have never been able to do it. Like, I mean, and I can do it if I wanted to, but that's just not something I would have been interested in right about now. Like, college, nah.
Are you happy that you went to school?
Yeah, I'm happy I went and graduated, just like I said, for the point of being able to say I did what I said I was going to do. And I mean, it's good to have a degree because you can, go have find a job. I have a degree in writing and education. Okay. So, like, I could go back and be a teacher again if I wanted to.
And you've done, so far you've done, like, working.
Yeah,
right?
For years I have worked in schools, high schools and stuff like that. So,
do you feel I'm like taking the career path that you chose helps you the way you parent?
Yeah, for teaching.
Yeah, like, since you chose to go into teaching, do you feel like you took some of those things that you learned for, like, how you teach in school?
For sure.
For parenting?
And you know what else it taught me, though? I'm not going to lie. When I first went to college, my major was early childhood. I had kids. I said, I don't want to deal with other people's kids all day. So I switched it to just education, and I started working in high school. So stuff happened, things changed along the way, but the end goal was always to get the degree.
Right.
And I understood with having kids that's not, I didn't want to be with nobody else's kids all day.
That's a good point, though.
Girl.
You definitely can love on
Because I didn't want to overstimulate myself. I love the kids, but I didn't want to go home and not be able to give my kids the amount of attention. Because so when I left my high school students, it's like, okay, back to my babies. They babies compared
to... I love
to...
the self-awareness that you have with that, though. Like, I love the self-awareness that you...
That I knew that wasn't... Like, I was going to burn out because you got to be patient at home and at work.
Yeah. Nah. She said, no, I got
it's one or the other.
Yeah, it was really one or the other.
All right, so my next question that I have for you is, have you ever felt judged or misunderstood as a young mother?
Always. Oh, like, judge. I feel like people judge me based on 25 with 4 kids. Even just like, oh, are you done? Or their automatic thing is, oh, I hope you done, or stuff like that. Because
that would burn me up. Like, why would you say
why you worry about me and my 11 kids?
Yeah.
I'm going to have as many kids as I desire to. But
especially if I'm getting it, they're not struggling, they're not waiting for nothing.
They don't never know. Because like, if I'm at work, people don't know that. Like when I was working at the school, they did not know that I had 4 kids at home because that was where I was at and I was doing my job. Yeah, and when you tell them, oh my God, they always get inspired when I start to talk about it. So when people know me that I got 4 kids, they might not know that I got all these businesses because or when I'm in college, they didn't know. But the minute I told them, it was like, oh wow, you was able to do that and this. It's like I have 3 different lives going on. So definitely always felt from the beginning, like when my daughter, because I was 17. So definitely always felt judged. But like I said, that just motivated me.
And that off bat already is like a judgment.
Already, like somebody said.
Some people be like, oh, they hear the age and they're like 17, but like, look what I accomplished in that time. Like, you can say 17 all you want, but I'm still...
And 17 is like, okay, now what? Because it already came and went, and the kid, like, nobody gonna think about back then when, okay, you was 17, okay, but I'm not no more, and now I have this, and that, because I didn't let their judgment determine what I was going to do, or like.
Mind you, I think a lot of the times too is because back then they were 16, 17 having us, and they had to struggle and work.
They judge because they project onto us. I'm not y'all, so I'm not going to go through what y'all went through, and I don't fall under pressure the way y'all fell. Like, you know, some parents struggle. Okay, cool, but that's just not the experience that I had.
Right. And that's okay.
That's okay to know, to understand. Like, everybody is different. It's different times. Like, not all of us is in that rat race and stuff like that. Yeah. So we growing businesses. Like, 4 kids, it seemed like a lot, but to my situation, it doesn't feel like a lot to me, as if a single parent that was working. You know, like I like back in the day, how they really had to not, or they wasn't able to go to college because of that, or like their life really ended.
And that's why I was saying, I think that's why having a child that young, it's like, oh my God, I don't want you to make the same mistakes I made.
And I don't.
Who said I'm going to?
Yeah, like I don't want my kid to do that, because it does, like, that is a responsibility. Like, I want you to be a kid, but if it happens, you're going to understand that that's not the end. Your end isn't the day that you decide to have a kid.
And that's what people don't understand. Life doesn't stop
when you have a kid.
When you have kids,
you turn it up a notch.
It doesn't.
What? Like you said, if anything, all right, I really gotta get to it now. I really gotta start hustling or whatever. Not hustling, but like, you know what I mean. Get the hustling, because it's not. It's not just you.
Yeah. You got somebody else that's coming right behind you, and they listening to everything you do.
And these kids pick up on every...
Do they?
Listen, my daughter...
Do they?
She take my business cards to school with her. She don't play. She's already business oriented. Like, she already ready to go.
That's really good. That's why you gotta put her up there.
Listen, we got the stuff, her lip gloss line coming soon. But I told you, I got a lot on my table. I'm selling lip gloss for her. We're going to get there, though.
She is. Okay, so what has been your biggest struggle as a mother of 4?
Biggest struggle is time management, I believe. Just trying to balance it all. Like, just trying to figure out, am I doing enough in my business and at home with my kids? Okay. And I'm such, like you said, a self-reflector. So I'm always trying to grow. One time a friend hit me up or whatever, I don't know if I can say this, but she hit me up and she's like, how do you balance it all? And I'm like, girl, I sent her a screenshot of my notes, showing her, like, I'm trying to grow just like you. It's saying, oh, make sure you get the kids to school on time. Like, just different things that feel like I'm failing in, you know? So I'm always trying to grow and change. And that's my biggest struggle, is making sure that I'm balancing it all and knowing when to, like, okay, this need more of my attention, this might need less of my attention type of situation.
That's good. Definitely, like you said, being self-aware of it is definitely... Like,
and just not feeling guilty also. Like, you know, like leaving their dad and stuff like that. It's like trying not to feel guilty that you broke up a family or whatever.
Yeah.
That's definitely. Ooh, that's a topic for a different day. You can definitely come back and we can talk about that.
Yes, we can.
Woo, girl, that's something serious. That guilt that comes after that. I think we've all felt a little ting of that guilt, and it's definitely hard.
Look, she didn't.
All right.
All right. You the one that got away, huh?
I know that guilt, but there is guilt before. Okay.
I'm cracking up. All right. So another thing that I admire about you is that you breastfeed.
Yes.
Something that I could not do. I couldn't do it with my first daughter. Well, no, I only have one daughter, but I couldn't do it with my daughter because she just didn't latch on. And my son, I tried, but it hurt, and that milk supply was snapped and dried up, baby, in 3 months. You were able to do it for them for like over a year, right?
Yes, I breastfed each kid over a year.
I know that.
Like, the last one just stopped 2 months ago, and he's like 20 months. So he stopped at like 18 months.
Okay.
And what made you decide to do that for all of them?
I don't want to get canceled, but I just feel like breast is best. Like, from the beginning, one, it's free. As again, I'm a young mom. I'm smart. I know that at 17, thank God it didn't happen. But if, it's parents out here that's struggling to get milk, if my body created for free, why not? I don't have to worry about no recalls. I don't have to worry.
Right.
I ain't got to wake up in the middle of the night. Yeah, my baby laying
get your ass on this.
My baby laying next to me. I don't got to get up and get no bottle. None of that. It's just everything.
Pop it right in.
Listen, right here on the side of me.
Okay.
It was so many benefits to me. And thank God that I was able to, because there's a lot of parents who want to and can't. Yeah. So God blessed me to be able to breastfeed all my kids. He knew I didn't want to buy no milk.
And
he knew I didn't want to buy no milk, y'all.
Do you feel like anytime like it's ever been like kind of like hard to do that, like breastfeed and juggle everything at the same time?
For sure. It was times where I didn't have a milk supply stacked up. Mm-hmm. Actually, I remember a time where right before the semester started, it was my son's birthday. His birthday, August. School starts September. Mm-hmm. One of the kids unplugged the deep freezer, so the whole supply I was building in the summer all melted. And it was just, I had to restart all over, and that causes panic.
Did you do that cry that the moms do?
Always.
Baby, I know when I spilled that milk.
That's the only milk you
that liquid
cry over. That's the only milk you cry over. Like that. And even with like having to call people like, all right, I just pumped this bottle, come get it. My son, and that's like, my second son, he did not take a bottle. Every day on my break, I would feed him before school, take him to school, go work at the school, leave on my break, go to his daycare, feed him, go back to work, then come back and get him straight from work. I had to go get him. That was his third bottle.
We're talking to a superwoman.
Like literally, it was never no reason. And listen, that could have been my reason to stop, but that wasn't like and we made it through it. And then the pandemic happened, so then he ended up being back home with me, and I just breastfed him into the end. Girl. But literally, that was like I just adapt. I literally could just adapt to whatever the situation is, and that was that situation that I had to go.
Yes. She said, "No, I
and I think about it. And you think about these stories, like, yo, I survived through that. Who would have thought? Because in the moment, you think I wasn't this calm, having to do all that, but I did it because I'm sure. But I did it because that's what my child I felt like he needed, and I was determined to breastfeed him because I just already breastfed my daughter, and I got the benefits, and I understood what she got from it. Okay. So that's when I did her. And then the last one, that's why I need to take a break from having kids, because I know I need a break from breastfeeding.
I'm about to say
I was either pregnant or breastfeeding for the last 7 years, except this year. This is the first amount of time. I mean, only been 2 months.
It ain't been too long, no.
This is the first time that I ain't got nobody attached to my body. It's just me. So
and how do you feel?
Newfound freedom.
Amazing. I'll be out. I co-parent with 50%. So listen,
no, that's right.
I'll be out.
I'll be back.
I'll be at the gym. I'll be at church. I'll be anywhere I want to go. I go on my days.
No. Is it true? Because I know they say that breastfed kids tend to be very clingy. I mean, mine aren't breastfed and they're clingy. So
say, well, baby.
Right. But I would like to hear how.
For sure, my son, both of them. I could have all three of them would lay on me. One, right now, they'll touch my boob, they'll touch my belly button, they just be on me. I'm like,
just have
up.
to have that.
And the crazy part is my daughter is not like that. So it gotta be like that's why I say boys her. She be in her own world. They always on me. They're always touching me. Cry to put their hand in my shirt. I'm like, stop touching.
Can y'all leave me alone?
Get
Damn.
I'm gonna bring my daughter to your house because she keep asking for a sibling.
I'm gonna bring mine to your house.
Okay, that's fine. Bring them on over.
Yeah.
Because literally, just watched my nephew earlier, and she be begging for siblings, begging for them. And as soon as they get to the house, she come out there and play for 5 minutes. She be like, "Can you keep him out here, please?" Absolutely not.
Girl, she don't want to. She don't. But she's not gonna want to hang with Zori.
Listen,
Zori is Kamora's age, and you know how they bicker.
Kamora go back and forth like they related. You thought they were sisters.
My daughter, I told you, she would say her prayer at night, and she would ask for a sister. You have 3 brothers. They're driving both of us crazy.
She said that's why she need a sister.
Yeah.
So that one won't drive her crazy.
Jesus, send me a sister down here because these boys get on my damn nerves.
She said I asked for a sister, not a brother.
She said that to me.
Hello, because I think you're getting it wrong. Right. You're getting the prayer wrong, guy.
Am I dialing the wrong
number? She said I want a sister, not brothers. And we all, everybody knows that I got pregnant close because I wanted my daughter to have a sister. Me and my sister is less than a year apart.
Yeah, I
always wanted to give her that
built-in best friend.
I wanted to give her that bond, like a sister, because I'm like, all right. I mean, I already got pregnant. I didn't really plan, but once I was, I'm like, all right, we about to do a thing.
Yeah,
ain't do a thing.
But
then
you see, that's
again.
so crazy.
And still didn't do it right.
The same thing. Like I wanted a girl. I wanted another girl so bad. I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be Kinsley and Kamora. They're gonna be the best
Zori
of friends.
and Zara. Like, come on,
baby. I got Kane and Kamora.
I never even picked a name for a second kid.
Girl, I have a whole.
You knew it was one and done.
I didn't pick a name. I said Ava.
I have a whole list of boy names and girl names. I really never cared about the boy names. I just wanted the girl. Right.
Girl.
But they ain't getting no sister or no brothers out of me. That's it.
That's it. 2 and done?
Yes.
2 is
when
fine.
I tell you.
You gotta have one more.
She says that now until she marries this new guy. And then he's like, I just need one more. She's like, okay, babe.
How about a couple more kids for him?
I can't. So it's crazy because I was talking, I don't even remember who I was talking to, but everywhere I go, it's just, Kane just stress me the fuck out. He's a lot. And so I just be, that's the first thing. They be like, oh, how's Kane? Stressful, bad. He don't listen.
Getting big.
So they be like, I was talking to somebody and it was like, girl, you think the second child bad? Wait till you get to the third one. Oh, so it's true.
Ain't no third, yeah.
Oh, so yeah.
I just told you who my problem is. The third one don't play with me. He don't have no fear for me at all.
I can't.
I don't know
it gets worse. It gets worse after the second one. And the second put me through hell. I'm not doing no third.
And the fourth, he just joined the pack. The fourth ain't feel like nothing. Like going from 3 to 4.
The fourth is probably just like, well, fuck it, I'm here.
Listen, he here. Like, is he here or not? Who knows? He there though. It's like it wasn't a bad transition. Thank God, because obviously you think 4 is like, who? 4 is you need a new car. 4 is that SUV. Like listen, 4.
But you got one now. Like
I got a big body.
You got a big body though, right now.
I got my mom car.
I seen that all black. That's real nice.
I love my mom car. Mm-hmm.
I know that's right. All right,
my crew. Let's go.
No, for real. Come on.
Put your shoes on. Let's go.
Crocs.
So, make it fast. Slip them on. Put them in sports mode so we can leave.
Yes.
What inspired you to own your own event hall? And what has that experience been like for you?
To own my own event space. Okay, so like I said, I did start off as an event planner.
Okay.
So from just, the level of
immaculate birthday parties, by the way.
Just the level of like growing, I just felt like as an event planner, I needed that space. That's less time. With event planning, you have to commit, which is what I'm going to eventually get out of because I have kids. So it's like, I really can't commit to 3 months from now. Like, life happens, honestly. And that's what made me start falling out of love. But I still love my business, but my kid can have COVID or the flu and I still have to decorate your party because you don't care. You just paid me $2,000. You don't care what I got going on at home. You want your party done. With an event space, it's more flexible. It's more not time in exchange for money, So I can have anybody like open my business could be ran without me if I wanted it to be. Okay. And that's why I decided to like continue to grow on more to that aspect.
That's smart, actually.
I love doing parties at my building. I could be there all week. My kids could be there with me. Like, that's true. That's me balancing.
It's definitely a space that you could take your children to, and then also they can help you.
Listen,
and that's crazy though, because I was just about to say that. Like, she makes a lot of, like, with her content, you see them in there blowing up balloons with her, whether the little ones is popping them while she's trying to blow them up.
Listen,
but
that's balancing.
They be in there. They be in there with her.
That's how I balance it. That's how I balance it, because some of the times they might be there with me if it's my weekend with them or something, and I can't get a babysitter. Trust and believe my kids is going to be with me, because listen, like I said, nobody. Even if I was to give you a refund, you don't want that refund. You want your child birthday party. You want your baby shower. You wouldn't want me to cancel. So that's just really how I got into the event space for real. But
that's definitely a good thing.
And I do want to say that for you guys, her event space is beautiful.
It really is.
So when I did my second mommy drive, she actually let me use the space for free. Yes. Again,
amazing.
I really appreciate you
coming again. I told you let me know when the next one is.
I really appreciate you for that.
Moms.
I really that was
she had
that was
a line
big.
down the street and around the corner.
I love anything that's like to help moms, motivate moms. That's literally why I started Bloom Beyond Motherhood, for things like that, just to help moms grow.
That's beautiful.
Because they need that inspiration.
The space is beautiful, but you could tell that the spirit that she has, it lives in that space.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. I gotta come because we renovated, but yes, for sure. I love.
Yeah, I seen like what you're doing, the content and stuff like that. You added like different stuff in there, like the accent wall,
chandeliers, everything. So y'all definitely gotta come
in there now.
Again, for the mommy drive, we gotta get that going.
Mommy drive is coming back. She's definitely in the works for another one. So
yes, for sure. I love that. I'm always.
I need the people to get me the clothes and donations first. Though.
Listen, I reached out to her. I'm like, you need a space just off of the strip. I'm like, I love what she was doing, and I went.
Which is crazy because you know what I was going to end up doing. So, and it was very. The first one, very chaotic because I did it in my house.
Oh, yeah.
So I had so many people. It was hot. I had so many people coming in and out of my home. And me, I'm growing to not want so many people in my home because, you know, they bring in spirits. And I don't need that with me. So I was like, damn, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to have to do it. But I'm promoting this as the second one is going to be bigger than the first one. So I'm like, my space is on my living room only but a box. So where's all these people going to go?
First you start, then you grow. And you grow.
Like, where are these people going to go? So when you hit me up, it was like literally perfect timing. I'm like, oh my God, thank God, thank God. And then I have her, my girl, she literally helps me with everything. We packed that U-Haul. Yes. It was only me and her, but we packed that U-Haul and we got that shit together, put it in there.
42 with the U-Haul.
Oh man, I had a party that day. I pulled up, it was over. I was trying to buy some lemonade.
Girl, I was about to say, so
the baby was selling the lemonade.
But listen, my godmom there, she loved it. She had a grandbaby on the way at that time. So it's like, that's amazing. And I got some sponsors, so we got to get that rolling again.
Yes, definitely. That's something that I can see you two really working well with that together. Because
for sure. Like that's something that got to happen.
The type of women that you are and like the giving nature that you both have. Like, because this is the first time I've met her. But even just from sitting here with you today, I could tell the type of like energy that you carry. Like, it's genuine and it's pure. So like, you like letting her use the space for free and like
listen, whatever is on my heart.
Even just sitting and talking to us today, like being raw with your experience, like you could tell like you're a very genuine person. So like, kudos to you because motherhood is hard, but you wear it very well.
That's that black girl magic.
Okay,
on the outside, we wear it well on the outside. On the inside, I be at home on my knees praying to God.
Listen,
I believe in God.
And a woman of God. Okay.
Listen, I be at home praying to God to fix it. And fix it fast. Meet me where I'm at. You know, like, and change my situation.
And I love that you say that because I feel like for me, a lot of people be like, you know, it's okay. You'll get, for instance, when I go through something, I don't really tend to express it because I usually get the response of, girl, you'll be all right. You know, you always get through it. You know, you always get it out the mud. You know, you always do this. And I respect y'all because y'all my friends and I know y'all don't mean no harm, but girl, behind closed doors and y'all, and you know, I don't cry, but sometimes it just be that time where I just be like, y'all don't know. Like I kind of want to just let all this shit in right now because y'all don't understand the weight that I carry, and it'd be a lot. But because we mask it so well, when it's like we just keep going, it'd be like, damn, like
we got to tell more of that part of the story. That's exactly, and that's when people reach out to me, I tell them that part because they got to understand that this ain't, like, they feel like they're doing something wrong when they're going through it and they don't see other people going through it.
And we go through it.
And that's why I sent my friend a screenshot like, babe, I'm going through the same thing you're going through. Don't think that I'm not because it seems like I'm doing it right. But at home, I feel like I could be doing more. And then she understood. She said, "Thank you." She said, "Oh my God, I needed to see this. I needed to read this because I felt like I was failing."
I love that.
Like, because it's like it's two different type of girls. It's like one that's just going like just keep going, don't show nobody no emotion. Because I've always been like that because of my past and like my upbringing. But with my kids, I don't never want them to see me cry. They should never see my storm. So for me, I kind of became conditioned to like, it's all right. I got it. I'm gonna get out the mud like I always do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. So like talking to other people, it's just like, ooh, girl, I'm glad I'm not alone.
Though, we have to wear that, and you shouldn't have to wear it. Like you shouldn't have to, because even though yes, you never want your kids to touch your struggle. You never want your struggle to touch your kids. But like sometimes you got to be honest.
You got to let them understand.
Like,
my kids understand.
It won't always be like this. You feel me? Like there might be days where like we down today. And it's okay that we down today, but we have each other to get through it.
Yes.
It's okay that you're open and honest with them about it. You don't always have to, let me go in the other room and cry real quick. No, you don't ever want to see you feel that pain, but like, it's okay. Because sometimes your kids might be all you got right now. Listen, it's okay.
I tell my kids, I'm overstimulated. My daughter be like, listen, y'all need to relax. It's one of her and four of us. They know. Listen, my daughter say that, like, it's only one of me. Y'all got to be patient. Y'all got to understand that this is just me doing this, you know? So trust me, I'm going to let them know. Y'all is overstimulating me right now. Y'all need to leave me alone. And I just talk to them that way. Y'all gonna understand these emotions, and these emotions are real, because you might be overstimulated one day. My daughter be like, I need a break. You do. Go get your break. Because I need one too, sis.
Take a moment to yourself.
Listen, I need one too.
We're gonna be right down here, and when you ready to come talk, let me know.
Let me know, because y'all ain't about to drive me down the highway off the bridge. No, y'all not. Listen.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, so my next question for you, girl, is going to be, how did it feel to be able to provide your space for community events like my nonprofit? And we kind of just touched on it.
But it's fine, because I do it so often. It just makes my heart so full, because something that might mean nothing to me could mean something, like how you expressed that helped you out, helped you grow from your house to there, could mean so much. And that's literally why I give sometimes, because if it's on my heart to give, and it, like, sometimes I always think about how the other person could possibly feel from me doing something like that. So that's not the first time or the last time that I offer my space. There's so many times that I'll be like, if you come with a right mind and it aligns with what I myself align with, then yeah, you're right. And the day might be free. And at the end of the day, God blesses us. So me giving you that one day might have gave me 5 other days that who knows what the connection was.
Yes. Baby, but, like I said, you blessed me.
Listen, so even I did like yoga classes. Somebody reached out to me and they wanted to host like a yoga class and things like that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's fine. If you want to give a donation or something at the end, that's fine. And they literally, and then since then she has sponsored like 7 moms and a flower bar at my in Bloom Beyond Motherhood, just off of a connection of me allowing her to use my space.
That's beautiful.
About 2 years ago.
That's really beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
So it's really, you give and then you will receive whatever you give times 10 every time. So that's why I do it. I don't even do it to receive, but I do it because it's on my heart. But I know that eventually it's going to come back, because that's just what I speak over my life.
That's beautiful. That really, like, again, speaks to the type of woman that you are. Very selfless.
Yeah.
You know, and I love that you lead with your mom brain first. I love that, because there are some women who are parents, and you just like talk to them and be like, you got kids?
Because it's no way.
It's
like,
no way,
I had no
right?
idea you had
and if
kids.
you do got kids, you damn sure don't take care of them.
Well, where they been at? I never seen you with them.
Never seen you with them.
Let me talk to the kids, because I don't think everything's okay at home.
Listen,
and it's not to pass any judgment. It's just that sometimes you could tell that like some women settle into motherhood differently than other women do. Like I know a couple of parents who like they're not very emotionally attached to being parents. You can tell that motherhood really resonates with who you are.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm not perfect either. You know, like I feel like I'm growing. I'm learning as I go, because I'm growing more in my faith and things like that. So that just makes me become like, all these things are just helping me become a better mom. Honestly,
I like
that. I trip out once in a blue, but I'm also I'm sorry type of parent. You know, like just reflecting on things like that.
Oh my God.
That's
and
important.
I was about to say, you know that is my thing. I am very big on apologizing to my children.
Literally.
Because
that's something we didn't get.
At all. It was their way or no way. It was like no.
Or if you say something, you're being disrespectful.
Grown.
You just cussed me out 7 different ways. You hurt my feelings.
Now you want to take me to McDonald's.
No. I don't want to eat.
I don't want no McDonald's.
I done just took a nap because I cried for 4 hours. You're going to ask me if I want chicken nuggets? Absolutely not.
You eat them chicken nuggets.
Absolutely not. But we are coming close to the end of this episode. But before we go, I want to ask you, like, what keeps you going? Like, you have a lot on your plate. And like you said, there are times where, you know, you need a moment, you need to take a step back and really get just like, what is it that keeps you going on a day-to-day? Because you have a very full life. What is it that, like, helps you navigate that?
Keeps me going. It's cliche. First, I'm going to say God, obviously.
It's cliche, but it's real.
It's real. God keeps me going for sure because I understand that what I got on my plate, people are dying to have and things like I said in the beginning, I would rather have this on my plate than not have kids and things like that. And then second, my kids, they keep that drive inside of me also. They keep me hungry for more. And the love that I'll give to them, it keeps me wanting to grow. It's like I want to grow to become a better mom. I want to grow. I don't want our situation now to be our permanent situation. We not struggling, but we not where we need to be. We ain't got that pool in the backyard and things like that. So
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Listen, not yet. My daughter, she be like, when we get famous, yeah, boo.
Because we sure is. Okay?
We sure is. So, yeah, definitely my kids, myself. I keep myself going because I know what type of lifestyle I want and I know what type of legacy I want to leave behind for my kids. I know what I want at the end of my life to be said. When they speaking on my life, it ain't gonna be she was just a mom. She was this, she was that. She conquered everything she ever desired. Type of situation is what I want at the end. So that's what keeps me going.
Oh, Dasia, I love you.
Yes. Definitely have to have you back for another conversation because
for
I feel
sure
like
we gotta touch like co-parenting.
Yes, we
girl, we supposed to, but we might just go ahead and do it with you because we gonna do it with mine and we don't know.
Yeah, listen, we gotta touch on so many.
Mine might be a brick wall.
Listen, I love my co-parenting situation. So
I'm glad because a lot of people don't have that good co-parenting space.
Thank God. And when I spoke at my last event, my grandma said, make sure you speak on your co-parent because they ask how you balance it, and everybody balancing it is not the same.
Mm-hmm.
I got my kids' days on my calendar. So trust me, I know we got 2-2-3. Every 2-3 days we switching. We're exactly 50%. So that's helps out a lot. But every parent don't have the luxury of that. Some might got the luxury of having two parents. If they look at it as a luxury, I don't know. Co-parenting, the best part about the split, honestly. You could be a single mom and be married. You could be a single mom and be I'm about to say, that's why co-parenting, at least you get a break. When you with the person, you with the kids 24/7. Honestly.
Go to your dad. Okay.
I like co-parenting.
Damn.
Listen, I like co-parenting. Listen, go to your dad. No, go to your dad's house. I don't, because when we at the same house, we ain't no babysit, ain't no day. Mommy gotta cook 5 days a week and things like that. When it's listen, go to your it's your day. Okay, I ain't gotta cook. I go to the gym and I can do what I want.
Yeah,
because it ain't my day.
That time you legit had free time. You got that me time.
And every time I use, perfect. Like I said, to go, I'm a realtor. Like just invested into myself. I could go to church. I could go to the gym. I could do classes to grow, SBA classes and different business things. This is on my free day. So listen,
right. She said, "Okay."
And thank you for spending it with us.
I'm here because this is my free day, and I wouldn't have this opportunity if I didn't have a co-parent that wants to be a parent. So you know, shout out to you. Shout out to you.
All right, guys. So before we wrap this up, again, just want to let you guys know we are at the Philly Podcast Space in Philadelphia, New Jersey. So if you are looking to shoot a podcast or any type of content like that, definitely hit them up. They help you with everything that you need. No questions asked. Just let them know, and they are always here to answer your questions. We are also going to let you drop your social so that people know where to find you at.
My name is Dasia Dynasty on Instagram, DASIA.dynasty. On YouTube, make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel if y'all watching this on YouTube. Dasia's Dynasty on all platforms, and make sure you guys follow me and subscribe.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I really enjoyed this. I was nervous, but
there was no need to be nervous.
I was going to say we couldn't tell.
Yes, that was amazing.
Definitely follow her. Follow us, guys, and we'll see you on the next episode of Thrive. Together we thrive.
Bye, guys.